Hello everyone, this is Collector of All Things, and since the holidays are coming, I decided to come up with a wish list of all the things that I'd like to have. The only thing is that, obviously being the collector of all things, I collect a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking I'm going to break these videos up into categories. And I'm going to do watches, I'm going to do figures, die-cast cars, maybe some die-cast military, whatever I can come up with, whatever I collect, I'm going to throw it in there and make a list out of it. So today, this list is going to be about watches, and particularly my wish list for watches. And now this is not watches that I'm necessarily going to purchase. This is not watches that I want someone to purchase me. This is my wish list. So money is no option and I get to choose what I want. And I need to put a limit on what I can wish for. I mean, obviously I could sit here and rattle off 100 different items. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick between 3 and 5 items in each category and decide exactly which ones I want. So I narrowed it down to, with watches, my 3 top wish list watches at this moment. And of course, with anything, this can change. Obviously, in a week from now, a month from now, or a year from now, I may change my mind on this. These are not the top 3 of anything. These are not the best of anything. These are just 3 watches right now that if someone said, I would give you a watch and money was no option, pick 3 watches off the top of your head. So what I'm going to do is I have my computer in front of me and I've taken notes on watches that I like. And I'm going to be looking at them and basically talking about it. And at the same time, I'm going to display them right up here so we can look at it together and really see how amazing these watches are. So I want to start off with the most attainable watch on my wish list. And that would be the Vacheron Constantin Overseas Chronograph. Now, Vacheron Constantin is a brand that obviously it's part of the Holy Trinity and it's a really important brand, but for me it's not one that I've always aspired to have or look after. However, I've always liked the Overseas, and they've recently came out with their caliber 5200 version, and when I saw it, there's just something about it that spoke to me. It's a beautiful watch, and as you can see right here, stunning, gorgeous watch. And what I like about it is, well, this is the first time they're using their in-house caliber for the watch. And I love the blue of it. I love the look of it. I also like the fact that it does have their new interchangeable strap system where you can put either a bracelet, the leather strap, or the rubber strap. Now, this particular model has a 22 karat gold rotor. It has of course, it's a column wheel, and it has their famous Maltese cross, which is what they're known for. That is actually Vacheron Constantin's logo, and they put it right on the column wheel, which is just those little details just speak volumes for me. And of course, what's great too is all this work on the movement. You can actually see through case backs where you can see through it, and it's phenomenal. It's unbelievable. This is a 42.5 millimeter version, so it's not too big, it's not too small. I think it hits a sweet spot. I think it's, for a chronograph, a very good size. It has a 52-hour power reserve, and which again is great if you have multiple watches and you don't want to put on a watch winder. You can wind it. It'll hold its charge for more than 2 days, which is phenomenal. I just think overall, beautiful watch from an incredibly iconic brand. It would be my pleasure to wear this watch. It's a watch that is not inexpensive. However, it's a watch that you can wear on a daily basis, and it is simply beautiful. So that's my first pick. My next pick on my wish list is something totally different. It comes out of nowhere. I mean, kind of out of left field. When you get the stated, just the simple look of the Vacheron, I'm looking at the MB&F Legacy Machine Perpetual. And this is something totally different. When you look at this dial, I mean, take a look at this watch. I don't know how to even describe it. It's, to me, it's a work of art. Some people might find it too busy, but I just think it is a stunning looking watch. And of course, this is a perpetual calendar. This version actually comes, it's in white gold, and they have it in the limited edition in purple. So here's the purple version right here. And it's limited to 25 pieces. So I think I lost my chance in that unless someone's willing to give me theirs. And then they have the gray dial, which has no limit. So if anyone out there wants to pick this watch up for me, feel free. You can contact me and I'll gladly take this watch. It is a gorgeous watch. It's a fully integrated perpetual calendar. It can, you can perform corrections whenever you want, which is rare on perpetual calendars, because by adjusting, these sensitive mechanisms, you can break them. This one was designed to be able to be adjusted with no fear of breaking the mechanism. It is a 44 millimeter case. So as you can see the details on this watch, it does take a slightly bigger watch to do it, which right now is the trend. So this is a perfect watch for today. It's 17.5 millimeters thick. It's a little bit thick, but again, look at the dome and how beautiful that looks. It's an 18 karat white gold, sapphire crystal, anti-reflective coating. It's 30-meter water resistant, so it's good to be worn if you want to wear this every day, and if you can, I would be more than happy to do it. The movement is a manual wind. It has a 72-hour power reserve, and it does have a power reserve indicator, which I just love. So if anyone out there, like I said, has the purple one and wants to give it to me, feel free to reach out. And if you have the gray dial or you don't and you just want to pick it up for me, this is a watch I would love to have. And then finally, for myself, a brand that's a grail brand for me is A. Lange & Son. I really, really love this brand. And this one that I'm popping up right now is the Datograph Perpetual Tourbillon. So it's another perpetual calendar. And this one is their caliber L952.2. And I actually have to look at my notes because I don't remember calibers. Again, it's 18,000 vibrations per hour. And it has a 50-hour power reserve. And of course, we're talking about a hand-assembled movement. As you can see, incredibly finished. It's a limited edition piece to 100 pieces in platinum. And of course, the case being in platinum is also hand finished. And it is stunning. I'm blown away by this watch. Basically, the watch itself, it is a perpetual calendar. It has 3 really high-end complications that are all together. They're not modules put on top of the movement. These are actual complications that are pieced together. So you have a chronograph, you have the perpetual calendar, and of course, you have a moon phase, which I don't own a watch with a moon phase right now. I would like to have a moon phase, and I would love this watch to be my first watch with a moon phase. I highly doubt that's going to happen. It does also have a power reserve indicator for that 50 hours, which again, another complication that I really, really love. This is a 41.5 millimeter case, so very elegant, and it's 14.6 millimeters in height. It is, I personally will, I love this watch. I think it is gorgeous. It is highly, extremely expensive. Not that the MB&F or the Vacheron aren't. The MB&F is incredibly expensive, and this one too is a very expensive watch. Now, this is a wish list. This is something that, if money was no option, all 3 of these watches would be part of my collection. And my collection would look substantially better than it looks right now. I love these things. I love watches, and these ones here show off what really great brands can do when they put their mind to something and when they love something. The MB&F shows off an incredible array of ability to engineer an incredible timepiece. The Vacheron is a watch that is elegant and can serve you every day, and yet has some incredible engineering in it in itself. And then the Lange is something that you aspire to. The fin and finish of this watch is beyond anything that I can ever say. So again, if anyone wants to buy me a gift, I'm willing to accept any one of the three. And it's my pleasure to look at these incredible works of art. I just love watches. And I just wanted to share this quick watch wish list with all of you. And let me know in the comments if you guys have any of your own wishes for watches that you'd like to have. I'd love to hear about what you all think. So I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank you for sticking around for this video. And we'll see you in the next video.